Yeah.
Well, let's do our usual thing.
So, by the way, this is Dennis' invention, and how you call this? The hua.
Okay, but everybody in the studio has to join us, all right? So when we sit down, everybody screams hua. You guys got it?
Yeah, we got it.
All right,
Wait,
a la una, a la dos, y a la tres.
Hua!
Oh
my God,
good.
It always gets the nerves out.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Good morning,
So,
good afternoon, good day.
Good everything.
How are you feeling?
Great. I'm super excited to be here in LA. I arrived yesterday night
Wow.
at 11
From
p.m.
Colombia?
Yeah, from Colombia. So
Wow, how long is that
8
trip?
hours.
8
8 hours. Yes.
Non-stop?
Non-stop.
That's insane.
Were you listening to EDM on the way over here?
Yeah, I listened to EDM, to some techno. I worked on some music too.
you did?
Yeah, everything.
That's the thing about technology today with electronic music. You can work on your computer.
Yeah, on your
That's
computer
true.
and that's it. Yeah, and a MIDI and that's it.
It's funny that you mentioned that though, because I was thinking, are you going to be DJing here in LA while you're in town?
I'm flying actually to Phoenix.
Okay.
Because I'll be DJing in Phoenix and then to Scottsdale.
Okay.
And then I'll be going to New York and then
Nice.
back to Colombia.
Because I'm thinking, do you have to bring a whole crate of records to DJ? But now you don't
Well,
have to do that.
no,
'Cause
not
you do it
anymore.
on-
You
on
have
your-
it. You have like the USB.
Okay.
If you DJ with CDJs, which is like the standard setup
Yeah.
for DJs. But I usually bring also guitars or drums because I like to do. I like a live performance, so it's a little bit like heavier my stuff.
Yeah, I know. I met somebody that helps you out, though.
Yeah.
Yo conocí a tu mamá. Un saludo. Where is she?
Mommy,
Ahí
hola,
está.
mommy.
We're gonna, turn into Spanish right now, pero mi pregunta era, ¿sabes? Porque vi que estabas con tu mamá. ¿Qué tanto funciona el business y family at the same time, al mismo tiempo?
Funciona perfecto. Pues sobre todo con mi mamá porque digamos que nos entendemos muy bien,
Sí.
tenemos una relación excelente
Sí.
Y además es mi mejor amiga y digamos que en el business ella entiende perfectamente esa relación de business, de ser mi manager, de tomar un stand, digamos como
Sí.
respecto a negocios, a lo
Sí.
que tengo que hacer, a shows, viajes, entonces es perfecto pues porque me acompaña a todas partes, a discotecas, festivales.
Pero ¿cómo le haces si quieres salir con un boy? And you want to have shots or something? What do you do?
She gets a shot for the mom too?
Yeah.
Ella es la chaperona.
Really?
Yeah, sí, pues de verdad, ella conoce
No,
o sea,
really.
toda mi vida.
No,
Yeah,
really.
Wow.
Like really, ajá.
Pero ella te limpia la ropa mientras ustedes están en tour, porque yo digo, para eso es que está la mamá ahí, ¿verdad? Para cocinarle a uno y todo.
Pero ella,
Not my mom.
No, excuse me. Let me stop you right there because that's businesswoman right there.
Okay.
I met your mommy.
Okay, just
Yeah.
double
Yeah.
checking.
Can I ask you about your
double
latest music? Because you're a great DJ, but you also produce original music.
Yeah.
Tell us what's on tap. What have you been working on?
well, right now I'm working, I released my new single, Falling For You, which came out on April the 29th.
Cool.
And it's been playing on the radio for a month already in Colombia. It's also playing in Brazil, in Guatemala, Dominican Republic. It became viral in Brazil, in Spotify. So yeah, I'm really excited because
Can you describe it?
the song is actually like a synth pop, like a retro synth pop with rock influences and some electronic sounds. And the lyrics are about like when you fall in love for someone that you don't really know who he is or who she is, but you still feel like the excitement of, I don't know, like taking the risk of getting to know the person. So that's about like the lyrics of the songs. They revolve around that. The past one was the anthem I did for Forever 21.
I think that's the video that we'll have.
Did they pay you, honey? Because I was hearing that Forever 21 hasn't been paying their vendors. Did they pay you?
No
I
way.
swear, this came out in the
Really?
news, yes.
I love
Forever 21 isn't paying their vendors,
I love Forever 21.
Yeah, I love Forever 21.
You love him
¿Recibiste
too?
el pago? ¿Recibiste el pago?
No, sí,
Okay,
no,
pero,
yeah,
okay, por
yeah.
si las moscas. We're after you, Forever 21.
Now, I have a question, and I'm going to speak Spanish again.
Okay,
go ahead.
Me llamó mucho la atención que es electronic and all that, y es en inglés, pero no encontré, ¿hay algo de influencia de Colombia en la música? o-
Sí, pues en los singles, digamos, que he sacado, todavía no como tal. Pero, por ejemplo, en un remix que hice de Katy Perry hay mucha influencia, sobre todo de las percusiones le puse como muchas percusiones latinas.
Correcto.
Y ahora en este momento estoy trabajando en unas canciones que manejan esa influencia como de cumbia con electrónica.
So we can look forward to
Yeah, of course.
listening
and
to more of
Spanish.
that in
Yeah.
Spanish and in your songs.
Portuguese too.
Yeah,
French.
I would love to hear that. And to be honest, because I know how you're super knowledgeable about electronic music. I'm not that much, so to me, it's like to make that connection. I feel like I need to hear that
Yeah,
Latin
the Latin,
influence.
yeah.
If not, I'm like,
You're bored.
You know, the thing about it at the end, though, is that it's a very universal sound. But the thing is that, you know, a lot of standard beats have been around for like 20, 30 years now. So now I think is the time to reach back into folkloric music,
Yeah, the
heritage
roots.
music, the roots, and
Yeah.
start mixing it with electronic music
Yeah.
so that we can get Nelly out on the dance floor.
I know, you'll get me like,
And you can start in my videos.
Te
I
vamos a
know,
dar
bro.
unas pepas y te vas a volver loca, mi amor.
No.
you're gonna
Just music.
unleash the beast. I'm telling you.
That's why she's been restraining herself. She's never
I'm
been to a
telling you,
rave or an
I've
EDM
never
party.
been to a rave. You know what? Because I have to contain myself. I'm
From
already.
what, honey?
'Cause
Not
I'm
anymore.
a nutcase. I'm
No.
already like, if you get me out there, I'll probably be like stripping and all
Fine.
that
It's a new day. And look, we were talking
Mexican
about...
things that I do.
And because you have every right to do that as a strong woman, you want to express
You are
yourself
in a
that way.
free
You go
country,
do it.
Nelly.
Well, I want to leave on this note. We were talking about feminism before. We only have a very short time, but what do you think? What's the role of women today in electronic dance music?
Well, I think the role of women is to open a space for other women to come into this industry because it's a very male-dominated industry.
Okay.
But I think it's important to show people that women can work and women do have the talent to make musical pieces that are valuable in an artistic way, that they can perform, and that it's not like the stereotype of being a model DJ, because many people think that female DJs are just models and that's it, and it's not true. There are many talented women who produce very rich pieces in like musical stuff. So yeah, it's mainly to show people that women can do that and that they can open a space for other girls to follow.
Great.
And I think that you definitely do that. And we're going to have
Thank you.
more with Ali Stone coming up after this.
Yeah!
Nelly, dance. You see, that got you moving.
Yeah.
That was really
it
good.
did. Good
That
job.
was the song that
That
you
was
did for
bomb.
Forever 21.
Yeah, that's,
How interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to ask you, because I was doing my research last night. Tú eres administradora de empresas. Tú te graduaste en... How the hell do you become a DJ? How do you say administradora de empresas in English? Business...
So she knows how...
administrator.
Exactly.
Business administrator.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you end up becoming a DJ? Well, you got bored during classes and you started DJing for parties or something?
Well, it was actually, I don't know, everything goes back to when I was 4 years old that
Okay.
I began to play classical music. I
Okay.
began to play piano. So I think my love for music began when I was really like little. But actually, well, I began to study business administration in the university. But during my free time, I decided to investigate how to work with Pro Tools, Ableton Live, Logic. It was like my hobby. And
Those are all music programs that you do on the
Yeah.
computer. Just
That's
for
a
that,
good-
yeah.
Yeah.
Good- Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, so I began like investigating how to make sounds. I began remixing songs, and well, one remix I made for Kesha, I just put it up in YouTube, and she saw it and she tweeted the remix.
Nice.
And well, it became viral. All her fans began to ask for the remix, so her label asked me to release the remix officially, and that was like the first boom.
Nice.
And
was
that was like the first thing that made the hobby something more like
It made it a
serious.
real job.
Yeah.
Now, you know who loves DJs electronic music is our resident millennial, as well as the host and producer for the new LATV show, The Edge. Get over here, Bruno. It's time for you to join us. First of all, tell us about the show really quick, and then have a seat. We're boss.
Please, scoot it on over. So
Tell us about the edge really quick,
back.
and then give Ali a few questions.
Absolutely. Just a quick overview of the Edge. Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Book your TiVos, record that. It's official. So the Edge it explores the dynamic synergy between pop culture and electronic music.
Yeah.
And as we were talking about before, it features DJs who are producing real music, who aren't hiding behind the, those programs, those computer programs. They're really exploring rhythm. They're incorporating sounds like you do from the folkloric, Colombia, from their heritage. And I'm really trying to make a show for the artists as well as the fans. Something that we can all enjoy because it's all based in good, wholesome music, which everyone loves.
So you're gonna be a future
great-
guest, but right now, I gotta say, you came from Winter Music Conference recently, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what Winter Music Conference is?
Yes.
It's in Miami, Florida.
Clueless.
The entire EDM world
Clueless.
comes to
Okay.
basically spend a week, and it culminates in Ultra. So what were you playing events, hotels? What were you doing? Tell us about your
I
experience.
was playing events during a whole week.
Okay.
I played events at Wynwood, South Beach, Brickell. And one of those events was for Dave Grotzman's new restaurant, which is Komodo. He asked me to be the first DJ, to open and to really,
Nice.
set the party for Komodo because it's really new. He opened the restaurant on February.
I gotta give background to the people that are not from Miami. David Grutman is behind probably the biggest club right now,
Yeah.
Live at the Fontainebleau,
Oh,
where
wow.
they're bringing in the
nice.
biggest DJs in the world every week. So
Yeah.
the fact that you were the
amazing.
first DJ to open up his new
Yeah,
place
it's
says a
really
lot about
big.
where
Yeah.
your profile's going in this
And a
world.
woman DJ.
Yes,
And honestly, as I do the Edge,
Yeah.
most of the exciting DJs are women right now. It's just the way it is. They're pushing the boundaries. They're exploring the music more, and they're a lot more dedicated in a lot of senses because there's so much momentum. It's exciting.
But on another hand, I just want to bring this up because she said, I'm not just a model.
Yeah.
Is there a stereotype? Because I do see girls on Instagram, they're like,
I love
Those
the
aren't
face.
the real DJs. Those are the people
wait,
we don't
can we
want
all do
those.
the face?
We don't want them on the Edge.
hold it right there. I mean, do we discriminate against them?
Ugly
This
DJs?
is you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what is,
I
what is
think-
it with you as a DJ, as a woman, and with other DJs? How do they see them?
What's
is
the
there
difference,
something?
basically?
Yeah.
Well, I think the main difference is, for example, on my live show, where I use drums or guitars, bass, to make the live show really pop out and differentiate from other DJ setups. But I also think the main differentiation is that I produce my own music. I compose
There
and
it
write
is.
my own music. I engineer my music, so I mix and master my songs. So it adds a lot of musical value to what I do.
Okay.
And I show that on my social media. I show people how I'm working with Pro Tools, mastering with waves, making sounds on FM8. So I think people can really tell that I am
Because you
behind
use your
that.
own instruments.
Yeah.
Right? So does that make it more organic?
Kind of,
Yeah.
sort of. But I mean, I don't mind people doing things on programs if they're writing the music, but she's doing it from top to bottom is basically what she's saying.
Right,
There's a lot of people that basically come in at the end and maybe just sample things or a lot of things, and then it's more about posing or doing easy mixes, let's be honest. There's
Yeah.
programs
Yeah.
that'll actually mix the records for you.
Wow.
She's producing original music, and that says it all. You did mention social media. Where can people follow you, and what are the kind of things you're putting on social media?
Well, everyone can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm at It's Ali Stone. So you just type at It's Ali Stone and you'll find me
Follow
everywhere.
her.
Follow her right now.
Yeah.
Right
Follow
I'm
now.
gonna
her.
follow her right
Yes.
now, honey.
Yeah,
Okay, you got-
Snapchats everywhere.
You guys do that, by the way. Thank you for being here. We want to have you back. We want to have you on the Edge with
Please,
Bruno.
the Edge.
Okay?
Yay.
7 p.m. Tuesday,
Awesome.
Thursday.
Yeah.
And
Which
then let us know
camera?
the
Which
next time you're
camera?
playing at a party because we're going to take Nelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
right,
Unleash
guys.
the beast.
Yes. You'll be on the
Unleash the
VIP
beast.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
go.
guys, we are
Invite
going to be
only.
back with more with Anthony Campos from Lopez right here on The Zoo.
Yeah! Ooh, 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 ooh.
Super.